do so right now.
So going back to this sort of the subconscious mind, just to sort of we understand it a little bit better. Is it connected to memory? Because you have a memory of, say, something that happened to you, and then you relate that with a emotional and physical emotions basically, and then that's a connection. So is that what we're doing? We're breaking that connection between the incident and the feelings?
Okay.
If you understand what I'm saying.
I do. I'm just trying to configure it in my mind right now. But first things first, Elaine, thank you so much for opening up, which is really grateful.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if I can share that.
And okay, now there are 3 levels of consciousness that we must understand.
Okay.
There's the super consciousness, which is what that is keeping us alive the moment we are born. That energy is already, that's an intelligence that is keeping our heart beating correctly, the blood being regulated, our growth. We cannot tell ourselves our child don't grow. You're going to grow automatically.
Sure.
Whether you like it or you don't like it, your hair is going to come out, your hair is going to fall down, you're going to go white. All these things are going to happen along the way.
Okay.
As you grow, it's going to happen. There's no way you're going to stop it.
Okay.
And then we have what is the conscious mind, which is where most of us are today. Our thoughts that again, what we look at, what we read, what we see in TVs, in advertisements, as well as what is being taught, and what we experience in our day-to-day life.
Yeah.
It all goes into a memory. And that is a subconscious, which actually where the true power lies. But that subconscious mind is like the computer. See, let's put it simple. The computer, it's a hardware and you have a software. Now, when we were born, we have already a software gone in, that is the super consciousness. And then as we run the programs, we have our own things that we input. What we put in is what we get out.
Sure.
But over the period of time, you know, we go to webs here, go here, there, we go all surfing, viruses start coming in, right? The computer starts begin to slow down.
Yes.
Now, what we always try to do here is putting programs like antiviruses and all. Likewise, in the human being, we tend to go and get medicines and this and that just to help us, but not realizing there's something else in it. Now, this is where hypnotherapy comes in. We go into the program, we clear those viruses, and put in a new program that begins to channel positive thoughts. We are a product of our own thoughts.
That's
Everything
right.
about us is our thoughts.
It's like the secret, law of attraction,
That's right. But how do you understand your thoughts? Because half of your thoughts are not your thoughts. Like, for example, if I was to tell you, let's say a black cat passes your path, now, a lot of us will say, why, that's bad luck. But when you ask them why, they cannot understand it.
Because people say it so.
Because my mother said so, my father said so, and it just
all
goes
the associations
on.
we make.
Associations.
Yeah,
But that's just a black cat passing a path.
Yeah.
Okay.
So likewise in our life, we have what we call is self-sabotage. We sabotage our own thoughts.
Okay,
On one hand, we want to do something, we are confident we can do it. But on the other hand, can I not? Oh, or you get someone telling you, no, you're useless, I don't think it's good for you.
Right.
Now, and that's when you begin to have these two thoughts going in.
And then you get confused.
You get confused.
And stressed out.
Stressed out. You go into depression. You go into frustration.
Just hold that thought. We've got a caller on the line. We've got Noraini. Hello. Hi, Noraini.
Hello.
Oh, can you please step away from your television set, please, because it's causing feedback. Okay, well, the line got cut. Please call us back. Thank you very much. Okay, please carry on. So basically, if you don't clear those thoughts, it will just cause a lot of...
it's not about clearing those thoughts, it's how you look at it.
Okay.
Your awareness begins to increase, your self-confidence, whether you look at the glass is half full or half empty with water. It's whether you look at the person, we're always in rage when you're angry with the person. Instead of looking at it in an angry way, we look at it in a loving way and say, what is good about the person?
Turn it around,
to turn it around. And when you turn it around, you change your energies within you. We are energy. After all, if you studied science, everything about us is atoms, molecules. So everything is energy, and everything around us is energy.
Yeah, I remember asking Ajit this. I said, because I'm a very logical person, I need to be explained logically why and how. So he explained to me scientifically how this whole thing came about. So because if not, you know, it will be very difficult to understand.
It's very hard to wrap your head around it. But do you find that many Malaysians are warming up to hypnotherapy? Because I've noticed there's a lot of coverage in the newspapers and the media nowadays.
Yes, because in the Western world, hypnotherapy is very widely used. And we actually work with doctors and psychiatrists in these hospitals there. Patients are referred continuously to hypnotherapists to help them with their thoughts, especially depressed and suicidal patients.
Okay.
In Malaysia now, it's coming in slowly, step by step. The government is trying their best.
Sure.
But there are a lot of
roadblocks,
blockages along the way, thoughts, because some of them, like you said, mentioned, voodoo, it's religious and things.
Which is nothing to do with it. Okay, we've got a caller on the line, Nicholas from KL. Hi. Hello, Nicholas.
Hi.
Hi.
I've got a question for the doctor.
Sure.
Yes, please.
I'm not a doctor.
He's not a doctor. His name's just Ajit. He's a counselor and hypnotherapist. Okay,
Please
carry
go ahead.
on.
Yeah. I've been married for about 30 years.
Okay.
And, you know, I've got a happy life with my wife. But the marriage is breaking up.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
What would you like to ask?
The question I've got is that how can hypnotherapy help in marriages like this?
Okay. Thank you, Nicholas.
Thank you.
That's a very good question because I have actually dealt with a lot of clients in this same predicament. It's about values and beliefs.
Okay.
When we first got married, our values and beliefs were almost together, very synchronized.
Yes.
But as we grow older, become wiser, more thoughts come in, a lot of wisdom comes in, we suddenly realize that the both of us are beginning to part because of our values and beliefs are beginning to differ. And when we begin to differ, instead of taking the steps and finding out why is it beginning to differ and working around it, we actually let it to just fade away. And as it begins to fade away, we begin to look at each other in a different, complete picture.
Sure.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So, and there's also because of lack of communication. As okay, now we are beginning to fade away. Why is it happening? Let's sit down and look back at things. Look back at our values and beliefs. So it's about the values and belief system here that is actually causing this problem.
And so the couple can come to you and seek counseling together, hypnotherapy together?
Well, they can come to me for hypnotherapy because my work here is more of putting in the program, on the subconscious mind. It would be better for them to go and see a trained counselor in the medical, in the marriage field, who can actually then refer them to work. We can work both ways. Actually, you can work both ways. I'm not qualified.
Because I suppose you've got to deal with yourself first before people always say you've got to make yourself happy first before you can make someone else happy, right?
Yeah.
We learn to love ourselves first before we can love someone else.
Okay, we're going to go for a very short break, but when we come back, we're going to be continuing our discussion with Ajit and find out about, we still haven't spoken about the misconception and of hypnotherapy.